Good morning. It's Laura, menopausal mum, proving you can thrive rather than just survive during perimenopause and menopause. And this morning I'm with you for the last day of our meditation challenge. So this is day 4. We're going to be doing a lovely practice today. We're going to do an energy check-in. We're then going to do a body scan to relax your body. And then we're going to do a breathwork counting exercise where we count our breaths to help give the brain something to focus on. So you know me, I'm passionate about really helping women to empower themselves, inspire themselves during this stage. And one of the most important things I feel that we can do as women is carve time out each day for ourselves to do some kind of meditation or mindfulness practice. Because when we do, we can come from a more emotionally regulated and centered place. And it can really help us as well to have this space and this connection to see patterns of behavior, to create more awareness. And it really is a starting point to see where, there are areas in your life that you need to focus on. So I really do believe in the power of meditation. And, in a busy hustle culture where there's so much going on, we really do, for our own long-term health and longevity, want to avoid being in a kind of tense and triggered state and move more into a relaxed state that we can, really see things a bit more clearly and balance our immune systems and our general health. The body was born to be in balance, and making sure that we have some kind of practice where we slow everything down is important to support the body in that way. Now, after this challenge, I would love it if you actually did start a regular meditation practice. And as part of what I teach, one way to do that is to create the right environment for success. So creating a regular space which you see each day when you come down in the morning, whether you've got candles or salt lamps or Buddhas or whatever it is, that you create some kind of space where you can go and meditate, schedule it in your diary and really commit to doing a regular practice. And it can be really useful at the start of the day to really set the tone for the rest of the day. So really do try and do this regularly, and you can come back to these videos if you want to. So like we did yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember, I want us to do a little energy check-in first of all. As I mentioned, it's really important that we think about our energy levels and where we're spending our energy. So by checking in with where our starting point is, this can be important for starting that journey. So if you were to just tune in generally to your body now, how are you feeling as we start this practice? And we'll do a little check-in at the end. Do you feel energized? Do you feel good? Do you feel a bit off, or do you feel completely depleted? So without judgment, just check in for a moment with yourself and notice how you're feeling. And by doing this, we can see in the moment, whether we're in the present or too far in the future, too far in the past, which is something that we're looking at. So let's see what our current energy levels are like. Just have a little think and resonate with one of those things. So we'll start our meditation practice. So as I mentioned, you want to be nice and alert and upright. So either sitting against a wall on a meditation cushion or a normal cushion to elevate the hips, or on a chair with a nice supportive back. What we'll do is we'll come into the space. So we'll just start one way to come into the space. So close down your eyes first of all. And a nice way to come into your body and your space is to just observe your body and the contact it makes with both the floor and the surface beneath you. So feel the support of the chair in your lower back and mid back. Feel the contact of your sit bones, feet if you're sitting on a chair, lower hips and sit bones if you're sitting cross-legged on the floor. And just start to really just tune into your body now, coming into it. And then we're going to do a little body scan together now. So we're going to just literally bring our awareness to different body parts and just invite them to relax in turn. We'll start at the crown of our head. And I want you to just relax the top of your head and the back of your head and all across the forehead. Slowly relaxing all the muscles as you scan down the body into the eyes and the eyelids. And even relaxing the tiny muscles at the sides and the backs of your eyes. And then relaxing the muscles in the face and the jaw. And relaxing the tongue and the mouth. And then relaxing into the neck and the shoulders. And then all the way into those arms. So feeling those weight of those arms heavy by your sides as you relax into the upper arms, and lower arms, palms and fingers. And then focusing down the back of the body, start to focus on the midpoint between the shoulder blades and relaxing the spine. So imagine relaxing each vertebrae of your spine into your lower back, and then simultaneously relaxing across your chest and your heart space, your upper abdomen and your lower abdomen, and then all the way into the lower part of the body as you feel the weight of gravity pulling you down. You start to relax the fronts and the backs of the thighs, into the knee joint, into the lower legs, into the ankles, the feet, tops of the feet, soles of the feet, and the toes. So just relaxing the whole body now, relaxing the body as a whole. And then just go back to the crown of the head and do another little scan. If there are any pockets of tension that remain, again, bring awareness to these parts and also relax those parts too. So your whole body now is relaxed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little breath exercise. So we're going to count from 10 all the way down to 1. We're just going to say silently in our minds, 10, I breathe in, 10, I breathe out, and so on. And we're going to do that little countdown. And I want you to hear those words in your mind, and I want you to physically breathe. We'll just do that. It will allow your brain to have something to focus on. Okay, so firstly, just start to become aware of the breath. Again, noticing if you can see where it comes into the body, the nostrils. Just imagine that breath going in and then releasing. And we'll start our countdown now. So breathe in through the nose, 10. I breathe in. Out for the mouth, 10. I breathe out. And so on, 9. I breathe in, 9. I breathe out. 8. I breathe in and physically do this. 8. I breathe out. 7. I breathe in. 7. I breathe out. And continue this process on your own with the breathing and the counting. Enjoying the silence. And then just make this one your last breath. And then just bring your hands over your heart space and just connecting with a bit of stillness and silence just for a few moments. Feeling all of the energy that you've created through focusing on that breath and relaxing the body. And then just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a nice stretch over to one side. And then the other side. I might want to just move the neck from side to side. Drop the chin to the chest. In back. Amazing. It's interesting, isn't it, when we do pure silence, sometimes the brain wants to fill the gaps. But it actually can be so soothing. And the more you do practice your meditation, the bigger the gaps between thoughts. So you'll find it easier. That's why we don't start with pure sitting in silence. We always use an anchor like the breath or the body. But you'll notice that it's easier to have periods of silence that we don't have to fill. And that's really important for, the busyness of the modern world. So I hope you've enjoyed that last day of meditation. Feel free to dip in and out of the videos as you see fit. And please do start a meditation practice and let me know how you're getting on, because I'll be really interested. And remember that we have other ways that you can explore this even more in detail if you want to do more mindfulness. I've got a weekly yoga class if you're local to Wokingham, 7 p.m. on a Thursday. I've also got an amazing monthly sound bath, which I run with my lovely friend Laura. So we do about 8 minutes of breathwork to music. We have essential oils. We do yoga with pillows you can bring from home, very chilled. And we then do a 45-minute sound bath experience where you're bathed in sound. And then we've also got an amazing retreat coming up on World Menopause Day. So come and celebrate World Menopause Day with us on Saturday the 18th, 4 hours in the afternoon of pampering, massage, beauty stuff. We're doing a cacao ceremony, yoga, meditation, and all sorts of stuff. So you will literally be floating on air. That's me for now. I hope you've enjoyed the meditation. I'll be back soon with other challenges as part of the month-long awareness program. So do tune in. Next week is all around movement. Take care. Bye.